drive right past ya. Been running it up since last year. I've been on my poppin' me the brand new band, yeah. No drip, just my texture. Them kids sit back, my tab, yeah. Bitch, we up, we lit. We don't need no caption. Bubble up, we bout to bubble up. Bubble up, we bout to bubble up, yeah. Bubble up.
What has boxing taught you about brotherhood and teamwork sparring with these guys?
That's a two-phase question for me. You know, being a fighter, you know, sparring in the gym with the guys, you know, putting blood out there, putting sweat out there, putting anxiety out there, literally beating each other up to make each other better. You know, with that battle mentality and pushing each other to get better, you can only build a brotherhood like that, you know. And it's something that, you know, you appreciate, because without your team, without your guys in the gym, in the ring with you, making you better, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be as successful. Because your teammates, you know, they push you hard, because when your opponent is going to push you hard. That's why it's important to have a stable of guys. That's why it's important for everybody to be on the same page. And as a fighter, you know, I appreciate all the other coaches, all the other fighters, you know what I'm saying, that were there with me, you know, when my hands drop low, stinging me, you know what I'm saying. When they running, they speed up. You know, when they doing sit-ups, they doing more sit-ups, they're doing more push-ups. And that battle, you know what I'm saying, in the ring, outside the ring, you know, the conditioning, you know, it builds a bond. Because you both know you're going through the same thing. You both know you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna pass out. You both know that you're waiting on that bell to ring, because either you ready to get to it, or you ready to get out of the ring. And you know, so as a fighter, you know, I built that brotherhood with those guys, you know, going through the battles. And then as a coach, because I went through the battles, you know what I'm saying, I tried my best to prepare the guys for it, you know. For every feeling that I ever felt in the ring, I train these guys so they can feel that feeling before they even step in the ring. And as much as I do that, you know, you still can't prepare them. But in that process, you know, it's like, you know, I guess what they say, you're sharpening steel, you know what I'm saying? You putting the heat to them, you know what I'm saying? You just putting the fire to them. And the guys that stick around, you know, they see the success that they have, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, a lot of times they think it's, you know, coach being hard on me because, you know, he always on me. But if I'm not on you, that means I don't think you're going to be successful. If I'm on you, that means I see something in you, and I'm going to push you, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of it. And, you know, guys, I believe, you know, over time they hate it at first, but they do learn to appreciate it when they see the fruits. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna push you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he gonna push you, man. Oh man. To me, it's like a fraternity to me. When I was saying he gonna push you to be the best you can be. The coaches, and you got a different respect for them, man, because a lot of them don't have the funds. They not making no big money. Especially that's why we wanted to do this amateur hours, because you don't see what's behind somebody going pro. You rarely see and hear about amateurs and the coaches. You see guys get to another platform and lead their coaches, man. So a brotherhood, man, it's pretty much helping you out. And a lot of people don't know, just because you see the person getting in the ring by himself, and there's two fighters in the ring by himself, he didn't get there by himself. It really is a brotherhood. That one person that steps in that ring is pretty much a product of all the people around him. Now, he got to take it on home with his mentality, but that brotherhood is trusting your coach when they tell you to throw a left jab or a right, and you don't know if it'll work. You know, you got to trust them, and to be able to trust them, they gotta be something to you, a brother to you. If you don't trust them, then you automatically already lost. So to me, that brotherhood they just drive you to do better. It's nobody that's training you want you to do worse. It's one of the places that it would be hard to not get a brother out of, because they want you to do better. And then, you know, personally linked to this gym, not only are they doing it for boxing reasons, but they also outside of boxing. Like when I announced doing the movie, they jumped in, like really had my back on it. So they was just like, you are our brother, a little brother. So, you know, and just like personally with the coaches, man, they stay after, and this is not a big bank game, man. Most of the time they don't get that much money. They don't, something drives them every day to come in here and work with young men and young ladies. So it's not just a brotherhood, you know, the women come and they give them what we need. It makes us better. So anybody that does that for you, it's a brotherhood, and like I said, it's like a fraternity. If you get a flat tire on the street, they gonna stop and get you. They gonna stop and get you. So you always got a brother wherever you go. They see you in some trouble, they gonna get you out of it, or they gonna help you. So that's what brotherhood is.
Man, it's like family. You know, we say family a lot around here, and you know, there's a thing about, you know, combat sports, boxing. A lot of people can say what they can do, but can you show what you can do? And you know, in this gym, you know, after battling with each other, going to fights, fighting with other people, it's like you've been to a physical war with other people, and there's camaraderie built in there. Just like, you know, if you're in the military and you go to war with somebody, there's camaraderie built with that. If you're in this boxing gym and you go on to war with your teammates, and then you go to another fight show, and you know what I'm saying, you go to war with other gyms and fight other gyms, you know, it's almost like a pride, you know, that you can say, I actually did that, you know. A lot of people can have dreams and wish and say what they can and can't do. I actually trained for it. I actually got in the ring and actually did it, you know what I'm saying. This ain't no fantasy. A lot of people talk about what they can do, and it's all in their head, you know. But when you're in this ring, everything shows up, you know what I'm saying. So, and you know, that's just, you know, that's you can't build that type of, you know what I'm saying, going to war with somebody is something, you know, it's just going to be a natural building of a relationship or like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, as we were saying earlier, as far as like, you know, how we were growing up, I mean, I don't know about you, like, to me, boxing, I can pay it forward through training people. I can pay it forward through helping, you know, kids out with those same things, you know. Outside of boxing, I go and talk to kids, have kids come in, you know, groups of kids come in just to talk to them and let them experience it. You know, go to, you know, the juvenile center and talk to kids, you know, letting them know, you know, there's other battles you can fight, you know what I'm saying, once you come up out of it. And boxing teaches you that. And, you know, you brotherhood in the gym, brotherhood outside the gym, because you always want to give back.
Definitely, man. And if they didn't have it to give to us, then we couldn't give it to somebody else, because a lot of people don't have somebody. And then, you know, now especially strong men, a lot of people don't have that in their life. So people come in here all the time, and just like if you never had that strong male figure, you know, you might be a spoiled kid in different ways. Whether that don't mean you have money, or it doesn't mean you have cars, but you might be spoiled in your ways and your attitudes. But you come amongst men, and it does something to you. It gives you a different perspective on life, and they really do here at this gym your perspective on life. And that's what I think about the brotherhood for us here. But the brotherhood for us boxing, period. Boxers respect other boxers, regardless of what you see on TV. At the end of the fight, what do? They shake hands, they give a hug, because they know how hard it is to get there. Even if the fight doesn't last long, it's hard to get there. It's a respect, it's a brotherhood all around. But you know, that was my personal attachment to this gym. But around any other gym, man, it's a brotherhood. You respect each other. You don't hear too much about amateur boxers getting into trouble, or a lot of professional boxers. You don't hear about a lot of them getting into trouble. You might have a couple every now and again, just flashy or something like that, but most boxers are disciplined.